Hey everybody, I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Geno, and welcome to the Opie Awards 2016. I'm so excited to get this out to you guys. I went through a lot of different movies, and I got to tell you, I picked some pretty unorthodox picks for some of my categories, and I'm going to reveal most of the awards to you guys here in a bit, and I'm not going to really explain them to keep the video short so that way the video can actually upload. But I want you guys, if you have any questions, definitely feel free to ask, hey, why did you pick that? Ask in the comments and I'll gladly answer. I will be explaining why the worst movie was the worst and why the best movie was the best. But the rest of them I'm just going to reveal here in a bit. I do want to give a special award out right now. I wanted to pick Alison Sudol for Best Supporting Actress. Because honestly, QUEENIE from Fantastic Beasts, I was in love with. I'm in love with. I have a big QUEENIE crush. Hashtag QUEENIE crush. But there was a performance I had to pick over her for that category. So Alison Sudol, you're probably never gonna see this, but I have a big crush on you, and I'm giving you an award for that. I don't know if this will be a regular thing when it comes to the awards every year, but her character was the best part of Fantastic Beasts for me, and like I said, big crush. And so Alison Sudol for QUEENIE, I am giving you GENO'S Movie Crush of 2016 award. Without further ado, here are my awards for the best of 2016. When it came to the worst movie of 2016, I had to, go through a lot of crap. There was a lot of crappy movies this year, and I got it whittled down to 5. And then on those 5 movies, I had to find the most microscopic reasons why I couldn't choose them as the worst. And there was one that I couldn't find any reasons for, and it was the one movie this year that I actually wanted to walk out on. I've never walked out on a movie, but boy, was I close watching this one. And this movie has no redeeming qualities because its subject matter is ripe for making fun of. 50 Shades of Black is my worst movie of 2016. 50 Shades of Grey is ripe for making fun of, and they failed miserably. This movie needed something, a better writer, better actors, better something. It was awful. 50 Shades of Grey should be so easy to make fun of, and instead we got the same old Marlon Wayans screaming in your face crap that he's been giving us for his last few parody movies. And, you know, if this movie would have had, you know, a Mel Brooks behind it, or even Keenan Ivory Wayans behind it, it might have been better. But instead we got what we got, and it was a movie that I could barely sit through. So the worst movie for me of 2016, 50 Shades of Black. The best movie of 2016, honestly, wasn't that hard for me to pick. All the movies on my list I highly recommend, so definitely check them out. And there's even movies that didn't make the list, like Elvis and Nixon or Moonlight. Many other movies that came out this year that were really good. But the one that stuck with me, the one that I want to watch again and I have watched again, the one for me that had the most compelling characters, the plot was just amazing. I chose Hell or High Water as the best movie of 2016. I love this movie because there's so much gray area, that you have these two brothers robbing banks, and I won't spoil all the stuff for you because I want people to watch it. They're robbing banks, and they're doing it for a good cause, but they're still breaking the law. So you don't know if you want them to get away. And then the cops that are after them, you know, they're great guys, but you don't know if you want them to catch the brothers. And there's just so much gray area that, you know, it's hard to know who to root for. It's hard to know, you know, to know what you want to happen. And this movie, I love a movie also that doesn't insult your intelligence and leaves an ending the way it did. The ending to this movie, I mean, it's a little open-ended, but you know something's going to happen, but you don't know when. And you know stuff's going to go down, and it's just the final scene of the movie. You have to watch it. It's just one of those scenes. I'm just sitting there because you think something's going to happen, and it might happen, and it may happen, and it could have happened, you know, and it's going to happen sometime. It may not happen now. You know, it's hard to talk about without ruining it, but the acting in this movie is great. As you saw, I gave out 2 Best Actor and Best Supporting Actor awards out for this movie. There's 4 great performances. This movie's thrilling. It's nail biting. It treats you like an adult. The story is just amazing. The characters are amazing, and just the whole time it keeps you interested. And that's why I love this movie. And a lot of people would compare it to No Country for Old Men. I honestly, as much as I love that movie, I like this one better. Some people will probably disagree with me on that. But for me, this movie is just, it had everything I look for in a movie. Great characters, a great plot. I love the look of the movie. I love the music. Just everything about it just resonated with me. So that's why I picked Hell or High Water for the best movie of 2016. So there you have it, the Opie Awards for 2016. You know, I know not everyone's going to agree with my picks, and that's okay. That's why we love movies. We love movies, and we love what we love. You know, if you thought something should have been picked instead of something else, you know, feel free to comment on it below. I love to hear what you think. Give this video a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Real Geno YouTube channel. Until next time, remember, it's only just one guy's opinion. I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Geno. Until next time.